We are talking nonsense fees, and this is a very important topic I want to talk about because I'm so sick and tired of people getting taken advantage of. Let me just give you an example of what we do compared to what a lot of people do, and you'll understand. When you hire us to say sell your home, you are hiring me to be a marketing firm for your home. I take on the responsibility. I take on the responsibility to invest money in the photos, the videos, whatever the case may be. You should rely on me to do the best job possible because I am taking on the responsibility. Hence the reason I'm charging you an X amount commission if and when the deal sells, nothing before. So I look at your home and I decide if, like, since you're hiring me, I decide if I want to take on the project or not. I look at the house and I come to an agreement with you saying, this is the price point we need to start at. This is what we need to do. I want to make sure that this is clean, which I take on the responsibility for if I have to clean some stuff, if I have to move some stuff around, if I have to clean the carpets and the tile. I decide to take on that responsibility. That's what I do as an agent. Because I feel that if I am charging a commission to sell your house and I'm getting paid good money to do this, then I should be investing money. I don't like the fact, I'm just going to stop real quick, that people are trying to charge all this money to sell your house and then do nothing. Like, they're like, I don't spend any money, I don't do nothing. Like, it's absurd to me. So let's get back on track. So I decide to do that. Now, when I go in agreement with you, you, the seller, have the right to deny or you have the right to accept. You have the final word. So this is how it works with me. You're giving me the right to sell your house for this many days or months, blah, 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 blah. By the way, seller, if you decide that you don't want to sell anymore, don't worry about it. There's no cancellation fee. You don't pay me back anything. I don't care because I'm starting a relationship with you. And I'm going to take on that responsibility. And I know that maybe there are sellers that just decide, hey, I don't want to sell anymore. You know what? I want to live here. And guess what? I eat up that fee. But who cares? That's my choice to do that because I want to build relationships with everyone. I want to do what's right, and I've been doing it since day one. Ask any seller out there. I've never came back and said, you owe me for photos, you owe me for this, you owe me for that. I do not do that at all, okay? And that's why I've sold so many homes, and that's why Marissa and Bill and Renee and Paige, that's why we are successful because of the relationships we build with people, and they know there's no hidden fees or no baloney fees, okay? Now, other agents that do it differently? Absolutely. They'll charge crazy cancellation fees. And I left because I'm like, they didn't even do anything. They did nothing. They spent no money, but they're going to say, you have to pay me all this money. But that seller didn't have to sign that. And that's where I'm trying to explain to you. When you see someone saying, you owe me this, you owe me this, you don't have to say, okay, I guess I have to sign. You're the one, you seller, you're interviewing these agents. You're saying, I'm interviewing you. What can you do for me? Blah, 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 blah. You can turn around and say, I'm not signing this. Absolutely not. You're not holding me because in the contract that you're signing, does it say that you have to market and you have to advertise? Because if you're not doing your job, then I should be able to walk away, right? Absolutely. You should be able to I'm done with you. Bye. You haven't done your job. Oh, but now you're going to charge me a cancellation fee? Absolutely not. That's one thing that you have to really sit down and understand, that you, the seller, have the power to decide what you're signing. There's no law that you have to sign that. You can absolutely say, no, I'm not doing that. Or I'll sign XYZ and I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, okay, I'll pay you back for your photos if I just decide I want to live in this house, whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. I just don't accept the money back, but there's nothing wrong with that. But you can say, okay, I want you each week to show me where you're advertising my house and da. I want a spreadsheet of everything you're doing, right? There's so much you can do. Now, the same thing with these transaction fees. Like, we get an offer come over, okay? So let's use this. Let's do the math together, everyone. This is exciting. Ready? Let's say I'm selling a low-end $300,000 house. And that agent wants to get paid, let's just say 3% for all I care. So they want to get paid $9,000. And then on top of that, they want to charge a transaction fee of $450 to their buyer and to a seller, or to either or, are you out of your mind? Like the excuses that I've never charged a transaction fee ever. I don't understand that. Like, oh, sorry, I'm not happy with $9,000. I really need that $450 more from you, buyer. And then they'll try to twist it and tell the buyer, oh, listen, we're just going to roll it into and we'll really make the seller pay. Well, if that's what you're saying, you want my seller to pay your transaction fee? Is it coming from the buyer, which is tacky as hell, or you're trying to get my seller to pay it, which is tacky as hell? We as agents are not supposed to be greedy. We are supposed to help our clients 100%. They come first, we come second. And the greed has skyrocketed. You want to see greed? Look at all these like quote unquote multi-level marketing companies that are jumping out. Oh, you work for me, and then if you hire 2 more agents and you hire these agents. And the funny thing enough is that you'll see these companies all trying to recruit, and everyone's like, my boss, this is like 4 or 5 years ago, my boss drives a Lamborghini. My boss drives a Lamborghini. I don't care. All they were doing is trying to recruit because it's the same concept of greed. It's like, yo, if you got your real estate license to do anything else but to help people buy or sell, then you should not be in this business. And people, you have to start realizing there's so many phenomenal agents out there. There really are. They're phenomenal and they'll do the right thing. And you guys are passing them up to get bamboozled by people. Bamboozled. And you got to stop. It's nuts. I get calls all the time from people all over the place being like, I signed this. And I'm just like, why did you sign it? They're trying to charge me this and this. It's crazy to me. Stop being greedy. Know what you're here for. Help people. And you buyers and sellers, stop signing things that are telling you that you have to pay XYZ because it's baloney. Baloney. Talk to you soon.